Honey, I got what you want. Give me all of your love, 'cause it's burning hot. It's what you do to me, babe, I can guarantee. Honey, I got what you need. Under the night sky, I want your eyes all on me. Don't tell me lies now, I always get mine. Don't play with me. Do you want it? Can you feel me? Can you handle it? Right? Do you want it? Don't put your love on hold. I can't take it anymore. Put your love on me now. Trust me and you will see. Honey, I got what you want. Honey, I got what you need. Honey, I got what you want. Honey, I got what you need. Give me your love, no holding back, no. We could take it to the stars where you wanna go. The things that we can do, don't need to prove you know. Honey, I got what you want. Yeah, under the night sky, I want your eyes all on me. Don't tell me no lies, I always get mine. Don't play with me.
All right. Good day, everyone, and welcome back to Mommy Guide Inc. So, for those who are new to the channel, I am Mommy Lala, and you are watching Craft Everyday in August, day 29. Oh my goodness. I was like, when I was just beginning in August 1st, I said, can I survive August? There's just so many things happening as well, in my personal life, my business life. And then, but I said, I've committed to this, so I will go to it. I will do this no matter what, right? So there were days that you saw me twice in a day, like today, right? So, and there were days that, it took a little bit like more of 24 hours for you guys. Yes, I am based in the Philippines, and that's why sometimes it's your nighttime. I'm morning time. So I say good morning when it's good evening for you, and I say good evening when it's morning time for you, right? So thank you so, so much. I do appreciate you dropping by even just for a minute, right? Just to say hi. Thank you. I truly, truly appreciate it. And thank you that, Vicky was saying, where is Lala? And then I realized, oh my goodness, I was busy crafting already on the side. So this time around, it wasn't tech issue. There were days that I had to move, like yesterday, move my live stream. Like I moved from 10 p.m. down to 9, go back to 10, go back to 9, 9:15. Eventually, I went live at 9:25. But today, I was just preparing stuff. I've been die cutting the panels for the cards today. And then I realized, because it was like, oh, there's 3 more minutes. And then by the time I know it, somebody was like, where is Lala? Oh my gosh, it's 9:04. So thank you so much again for reminding me, guys. And of course, all right, we also have, we have Tamzart. Okay, earlier on, Linda, Gretchen, Vicky. Thank you so much, my dear friends. And of course, we also have Roy. Okay, so guys, for those who don't know yet who Roy is, Okay, so Roy is an awesome content creator, and okay, the chat has covered my face. Okay, so sorry about that one. I just said no more tech issue, and here comes this chat. Okay, because you see, maybe you've seen how I do change my setup. So when I do have a guest, you see me vertical, I mean horizontal, and then when I'm alone, you do see me on a vertical format, right? So that's why sometimes the comments are are so giant or big, and then sometimes it's so squished, right? So again, thank you so much. So guys, Roy is tech troublemaker. So if you are a content creator on YouTube and you do have questions of about updates or previous YouTube things that you might want to get to know more of, okay, so Roy is the perfect channel for you guys. So head on to his channel, check him out, check his videos, and see what you like, and see if you like it. Then please do consider subscribing, because Roy is just shy of maybe 90, okay, to get to that next milestone, which is 1,000 subscribers. He's an awesome person, not just a content creator. So thank you so much, Roy, also for being here. And of course, don't forget to lock your scene. So there you go. If Victor, another dear friend of ours, is here, I'd have an earful again about making sure that I lock my scenes. I am well, thank you, Gretchen, and I'm so excited for you. Yes, I would love to see. Okay, for those who don't know, Gretchen recently created a shed, an art shed, right? So I think she has outgrown her setup right now. For of course, for those who don't know, Gretchen does combines art and storytelling. Okay. And on top of that, she's also an awesome photographer, right? So recently she decided to, transition and go to and build a shed. So we are so excited. You know how it is. We love to watch, craft room tours or craft space tours, right? So this is gonna be one awesome thing, and I'm sure. I think Gretchen is going to give us like maybe like tips as well as how to put up, okay, how she had put up her shed, and you might find inspiration in that as well. There you go. Linda, I'm still absorbing your video, Roy. Said Linda. Hi, Vicky, said Roy. It's flown by. Yes, it is 10:38 a.m. here. Oh, so, okay, Tamzart, you're very near me. So maybe somewhere in Asia? Yes, because you're just an hour ahead of me. So maybe down under Australia, something like that. The technician was crafting. Exactly. Lala, did you get any sleep between being Katie and Roy's show and now? Yes, I did. I think about 5 hours. There you go. Okay. And for me at my age, 5 to 6 hours is a bliss. Right, guys? Good morning from the land. Oh, okay. There you go. Australia, right? Okay. L91. If you've got questions, okay, Roy has answers. Absolutely, Linda, right? So, behind the scenes, sometimes I have questions and then I will private message Roy and ask him about that. Cordelia, hello, my friend. It's been a while. Thank you so much for dropping by. It's cold today and really windy. Oh, okay. Okay, opposite from those our friends in the other side of the globe, Tamzart, they're experiencing some people have been having like a bit of a heat wave. So I hope wherever you are in the world that all of you are fine. Okay, so good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Yes, everybody's saying hi to everybody. If I'll stay here for now and watch Lala. Thank you, Roy. I know it's you guys have to sleep. Okay, don't worry. It's okay. You can always watch on replay if you can. Yes. Spring is coming, Tamara. But stay here now and watch. Thank you so much. Hi, Cordelia. Okay, it says Samsar. Oh, she's in Australia. Yeah, I actually somehow guessed it because Australia is quite big as well. So it could be from 1 hour ahead of me to 2 to 3 hours, right? So there you go. And Australia, actually, that's why we do have like Christmas in July because I know that this season for them is actually a little bit cold or winter. That's why it's nicer to spend like Christmas in July because of the weather. Because Christmas for or December for us in Australia is actually summer, right? There you go. Sorry, I missed something. Is there a link for tech? Oh, my moderator daughter is not here right now. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Okay, so for the time being, so Roy can put down, okay, his channel. Okay, Roy, I'll just put you as moderator for now, Roy, so that you can share out your channel to the community as well. There you go, because my moderator daughter this morning here in the Philippines is at school. Okay, so school has started, and yes, she is in university, and she will be back later in the afternoon. There you go. Yes. Okay. So it's so awesome that you guys are from everywhere in the world, different parts of the world, but we get to chat and we get to be able to meet each other here, not just in my channel, but in each other's channel. Okay, especially with Gretchen, right? So if you have not checked out images by Gretchen, please do so. Done under South Australia at the bottom of Australia. There you go. I've never been to Australia, my friend. Okay, when my parents came, I went there, and my sister, I wasn't able to come. So, and they've never gone back, and I've never been there. So yes, Australia is going to be one of the things or places, yes, bucket list that I want to visit. Okay, my art studio is named Studio G. Oh, there you go. It has a name. My husband's idea. Perfect. I love it. It is for my messy art. I still have my photography and recording studio space in the house. There you go. So we would know what Gretchen is going to be doing depending on the background, all right, or where she is going to go live from. This is super awesome, Gretchen. I love that. Yes. Hello, Miss Mary. Mega love shout out po. Hello, hello. Yes, there you go. Bing Roy is a moderator. Roy got the white equivalent of the golden ticket. I'm Blue Reg. But I don't think he's here though. Okay, because but let me see. I will try to put his channel name in. Because guys, really, Roy is not just an awesome tech person. Specifically, YouTube. He is also an awesome human being. And for me, that's why I love our community. So no one here, everybody here is just super supportive, and I love the camaraderie and the support that each and everyone, gives everybody. Okay, so guys, this is it. Okay, there you go. And let me bring in also images by Gretchen, because my moderator daughter is not here before I actually start crafting. So just in case, oops. Okay, sorry. Okay, you are hearing Gretchen. Okay, let me see. Let me go to her channel. Yes, because I'm pulling down links here because my moderator daughter is not here right now. So, Mommy Lala is multitasking. I am everything right now. And we have Lisa. Hello, Lisa. I got 2 more wrenches yesterday. I've got a matching set now. Do you want another one, Linda? Do you want another wrench? I can absolutely give you one. Right? But, no pressure, my friend. Okay. And of course, guys, again, this is Small Paper Stars. This is Lisa. And she's going to be my guest tomorrow, right? So, she is actually a small business owner, okay, a mom, a wife, and so many other roles in life. And we do love, I love her creativity, and she's an awesome person as well. And I want to show you what she does, and the amazing planner stickers that she creates for subscriptions. And you'll get to see that tomorrow as we update our planners. Yeah. So Mommy Guide Inc. is actually, it's like I wanted to, it's like a treasure trove of many crafty things, right? So from paper crafting down to jewelry making, whatever, right? So yes, I'm all over the place, but these things actually, resonate with me. I like crafting, all different kinds of crafting. I will honor and respect the power I have been entrusted. Thank you, Roy. There you go. Yes, please, Roy, share it, because some people really want to see and check you out. And moderator daughter is not yet here right now. Hi, KM. Good morning. Good night, everyone. All right. So my topic for today, my friends, is masculine cards. So if there's one thing that I struggle with, other than mixed media and coloring, is creating cards that are for our male friends and family members. Because I love, or I have the tendency to put in a lot of colors, flowers, all the things, right? And most of the time, if it's for a masculine card, it doesn't feel right in doing so. So most of the time when somebody asks me, can you create, a card for, a friend, is a male person, is like, okay. So I struggle with, doing masculine card. So my question for you, my dear friends, for today, what's your go-to color? First and foremost, color and technique for masculine cards. Okay. I would love to hear from you guys. I would love to get, suggestions, techniques. Okay, for you guys, because this episode is, I'm not doing this because I'm good at it. Okay, so for those who are new and think that when you go here, that Mommy Guide is an expert in all of the things that she's showing, no, I am not. And most of the time, I do the things that I do because I want to improve, I want to learn, I want to get better at it. And most of the time, I actually ask you, okay, the people watching, for suggestions, okay? Because I'm sure, I am not the, what do you call this? I don't know everything. Okay, I don't have the what do you call this? The monopoly of knowledge on crafts and arts, right? So it's so nice to hear from everybody. That's another thing that I like about being a content creator and going live. I immediately see the interaction. Can immediately apply the things that you actually share. Okay. So, okay, I will have two overhead screens. One is this and one that is with a timer. I actually did this last night. It was so much fun, right? So I put the timer on myself that whatever I do in 1 hour, that's it, right? So, okay, so but first let's go to this, okay, scene, okay, where I actually... Thank you, Tamzar. Thank you so much, guys. And if you do have, friends who probably might be wanting to start, their content creation. And for us crafters, or artists, most of the time, we like what we do. But this tech thing, this like fly way over our head, right? This is not something most of us are good at or well versed at, because what for, right? So we never really did need to do this before. But if you do want to put awesome content out there, okay, and you just want to start, right? So Tech Troublemaker, Roy is an awesome, place to start with. Also, another dear friend of ours, Basic Networks and Streaming. So Victor also is a nice place that you can start with. There you go. Hi, Lindsay. Okay, who is Lindsay? Hold on. Okay. Okay, Sammy Pie does an excellent job moderating. Oh, thank you. She would love to hear that, Linda. Yeah, she's my moderated. Muted blue. Okay. Muted blues, greens, brown greens. Okay, taking note of that. Hold on, guys. Because I really mean it when I say I need help. Right? I really want to, overcome the fears that I have in terms of crafting, mixed media, coloring, drawing, like all the things I've been trying to do this craft every day in August. And for most of you, you've seen me do that, right? So I feel that I'm getting better at it, in fairness, right? So at least, the confidence in terms of not being afraid of it anymore is improving. So I have to thank you all for that. Okay, so muted greens. Okay. I mean, muted blues, okay, greens, browns, and grays. Okay, guys, this is Cordelia Alderman. She also has a channel, and she does paper crafting, card making as well. So if you have not checked out Cordelia as well, please do so. You have KM also. Okay, so please, if this is the first time that you've seen anybody in the chat, yes, go ahead and leave for a while. Check out their channel. Make sure that if you like it, you subscribe to it. But first, you need to make sure that you watch a bit of their content. Do not subscribe immediately to anybody, otherwise it's going to be removed. Most probably the chance of it being removed by YouTube is very high because you didn't watch any of their content. There you go. Okay, so I go, okay, yes, this is KM. I go for minimal style. Okay, so for if I want minimalist, okay, so this is free advice. Thank you guys. All right, so KM Heartmate is an awesome artist. It's like her forte is alcohol ink. Okay, and I don't mean like this size of a canvas. I mean like a full wall of alcohol ink. That kind, guys, right? So she's an awesome artist, but she also creates awesome cards most of the time. Actually, she does everything, but she's also good at very minimalist card or clean and simple cards as well as mixed media. Okay, so she goes for minimal style, neutral colors, neutral. Okay, neutral. Okay, colors. Okay, but more on textures. Okay, so more textures. Okay, so there goes the mixed media part of it. Okay. I don't have a lot of masculine themed stamps, so I use my embossing folders. Okay, so embossing folders for texture and add sentiments. Okay, so there you go. Maybe if this is something that you don't do in your own card making, maybe that has given you an inspiration as well. We have Kenzie. Hi, Kenzie. Colors for men. Okay, from Kenzie. Okay, we go for craft, navy. Oh, purple? Really? Orange. I've never thought of this. And of course, greens and blues. Greens and blues. Awesome. So I will create like a code for this or a handout for my own. I will put it somewhere here, laminate it so it's there. Okay, exactly. Cordelia Red works too, said Linda. Okay, there you go. Lindsay. So Lindsay is Linda? I'm assuming? Okay. Oh, yes, plaids. Okay, that one I do. Yes. For me, it's like masculine, there should be plaids. Or there should be like argyle. Stuff like that, right? So blues, okay, Vicky. Okay, so it's also blue, grays. Okay, addition of black. And I have some lighthouse stamps I like to use a lot for. Oh, makes sense. Lighthouse. Okay, lighthouse stamps. Okay. So, because lighthouse, the concept of a lighthouse is it guides ships that are coming into port, right? So they know where to go, I think. Okay, so in a way, like the fathers or the men in the family somehow are like that. Okay, there you go. Lala is my PR person. Absolutely no. Okay, Roy. Okay, Gretchen says dark greens. Oh, rusts. Okay, dark greens, rusts. Okay, and deep purple. The purple is. I've never tried using that for a masculine card. Yes. Thank you so much, Tamzard. More linear things. Okay. So less of the circles and the flowers, I guess. Linear things. Okay. Oh my gosh, app keeps crashing tonight. Maybe there was an update, Lisa. Try to check out if there's an update for YouTube. So sometimes that happens. I haven't posted anything in quite some time though. Yes, but you have a lot of videos there, Cordelia, because Cordelia is she's a full-time work. Okay, she works at the library in their district. So and school is back, so she is absolutely busy for the time being. But you can peruse a lot of videos from the past. Oh, welcome back, Stars. Yes, Small Paper Stars is Lisa, and she is coming to us in the comment from Canada. Okay, holy smokes, a whole wall. Yes, a whole wall. Okay, so if you would go to one of our friends, Gemma Lobrigo, in her on Facebook, her wallpaper is actually the photo of the painting. A very big, as like that's whole back wall, okay, was made of alcohol art. And every now and then she does join art festivals, and then she sells some of her less, smaller paintings. But of course, she also does a lot of cards. There you go. Geometric as well. Oh yes, geometric. So circles is okay. So geometric, more of the edgy ones. Geometric ones. Okay. All right. All right, there you go. Not oh yeah, nautical theme. Yeah, I think those things. So nautical, plaids, the blues, the greens. Yes, those I've actually done in the past, but I have seeing a lot of other things that I've actually not, been using. So I am very grateful to you guys for, sharing your expertise. Okay, and even some of the techniques I've done: blues, green, some teal, aqua, with yellows. Oh, yellow. Okay, I think yellow. Okay, maybe the muted yellow, right? So the mustardy, not the like really really bright yellow. All right. So thank you so much, guys. Oh, sorry about this. Look at that. See, I'm in the wrong scene again. I'm in the wrong scene. It should be in this scene. Sorry, my friends. Okay, so let's go and check out what I have right now. Okay, so I actually ended pretty late last night, about 11 p.m. And then I'm now back at 9 a.m. So that's barely what? 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. About 10 hours ago, right? So I never really did get to, prepare as much as I want to. Okay, so but what I have here are some, okay, I actually did a little bit of, okay, this one I did from the cricket, okay, many moons ago. Okay, so you know how it is when I have the machine open up and sometimes most of the whatever I have, okay, I make multiples. So let's say I need just one, I will make two or three, so that in the future if I need it or I need something similar, I just need to grab it and then put it together, so it's faster. So that's one of the things that why whenever somebody asks me to go live on a live stream with them and craft, I can create stuff really fast because I have a stash of already finished die cut, embossed, sentiments, or sometimes, even ephemera packs. So those things, right? So there you go. So I love this one that I actually created several of that. So it actually is composed of three. So you have, this is like the base. Okay. So it's the bigger mat. Okay. And then it comes with the next one. Okay. That has like the border at the bottom. Okay. And then with the die cut thank you. And then you put it on top like so. I like, matting and layering. And this one goes exactly on top of the thank. Okay. Oh, no, not that one. Okay. The next one is, this one is just really an outline of the words and the border. And then when you put it on top like so, so you have this awesome thank you ready to be put in a card base. Okay. So that is one thing that, for those who have, the Cricut machine, a digital die cutting machine, this is something that you can absolutely do. Okay, so another one is, okay, so in terms of sentiments first. Okay, so as I mentioned, I do have, this one is a heat embossed thank you. So when I have my small stamp, so like this one, so when I have them out, I just don't heat emboss them in one color. So I do it in gold, black, and white most of the time. But for some reason, I can't find the ones that are in black. So you will see here, I have them in gold, I have them in white, right? So those three colors. So normally gold, white, and black. Okay, so if the background is white, I would do gold or black. So things like that. So I make in multiple so that when I actually need them, it's easy. Another one. Okay, this is another nice. Okay, this one I just use a die cutting, a die cut. Okay, using a die cutting machine. Okay, this is another one that, as you know by now, okay, I actually love layering. Okay, so this was again, it's a die. Okay, I think this is Pink Fresh, if I'm not mistaken. And then, of course, you also have those that are, the ephemeras. Okay, so the one that comes with, something like a pack. So you have images and stuff, and then you also have like sentiments. And then what I do is I pull them apart. So I put all the hellos, all the thank you, all those kinds of things. Okay, so you are the best can be a thank you card. So actually, one of my relatives who is back from abroad is here, and they're going to be having a reunion, and somebody is going to be hosting one of their events. And of course, it's a masculine batchmate. So she asked if I can make, a card to coincide with the gift that, they are going to give. So I said, okay, because last night I didn't really know that I have so many things that I can do today. But I said, which one? Right? So very little preparation. So what can I do? So I decided, okay, so let's create something like this. Okay, another thing that I do with like sentiments, okay, is I like adding dimension. Okay, so I'll show you like this one. See, and then I put them in baggies like this, and I put tags, right? So I know that this one actually has, a thank you. Okay, so look at this. So I die cut it, and then I also die cut a foam. Okay, so that because some what they do is they die cut multiple like the word, and then they glue it together. Okay, the nice thing about that is if you go in the mail and doesn't get it, they squish it, it's gonna retain its form. But the foam that I'm making is actually pretty sturdy, so even if you pinch it and all, it goes back to its original position. So if you do like texture, so you can die cut the sentiment and then add a foam, which is super cheap. Okay, there you go. Okay, so this is thanks. Okay, that's another one. Another way to actually create your thank you cards is, of course, you can heat emboss them. Foil them. Okay, so this I did using, this one is heat foiling. Okay, so let me see. Where's the thank you? This is probably, okay, your great friend. Okay, there you go. Thank you. All right, so this is foiled, if you can see. The shimmer. There you go. Thank you. There's another one. So the nice thing about the heat foiling one is you can get the positive and the negative, right? So here you get the one with the purple, and then what remains, you can still foil that again and get the negative of it. So the white one is, okay, so this is the positive, this is the negative. So that's another great thing about, heat foiling. Okay, and then of course you have sentiments that are like this. Okay, and then you can add foam as well to it. Okay, so that's how I'm gonna be doing the sentiments for the cards that I'm going to create today. All right, so I will follow your suggestion in terms of color. Okay, so I'm just moving all the sentiments away from the table. Okay, so that I can. Okay, and I'll put the minute I go into the next one, I cannot get out of that one because the timer will start. Okay, so I'm just showing you first what I have before we actually go into that one. Okay. This one, yes, Roy. This one was done with the Cricut. Yeah, the layering one. Right, so in one pass, I have all of this already and several. Right, so if you just download the design space, it's free, Roy. Okay, and then you have an option to just create your own, upload your own image. Like your daughter is very creative, she draws and stuff, she can upload her own design onto there and cut it like something like this, right? Or you can get a lot of ideas from there. If you subscribe, then you can have access to so many other things, but there's also a little bit of freebie available there. Okay, so for the cover die, we call this a cover die, like the background. So I've decided to use this. Okay, so this is actually from Altenew. Okay, and it looks like this. Hold on, where is the, okay, so the one I'm using is actually the layered plaid cover die A and cover die B. Okay, so this is from Altenew. This is a very, very old, die that they have. I don't know how many years. I think I've had this for almost maybe a decade, right? So I don't know if it's still available, but you might check it out. But basically what it does is you end up with this cut. Okay, so what happens is that you can use it as it is alone if you want. Okay, so standalone, no worries, you can alone. Or if you want, you can layer it to make it, to get even, to make it even nicer. Or you can even transition. Okay, if you want this to be the back part and this one will be the front part. So it's absolutely beautiful, right? So why is there like color? Because there's actually a print here. Okay, but so you still see different parts of the actual image. But okay, there you go. And then if you want to actually put inlays in it, right? So put whatever it is that has been removed, you can do so. Okay, so that is basically what I'm going to do for this die. And then another one that I'm going to do, which I haven't actually cut, and I will show you how I'm going to do that, is with this one. This is another nice for me, but I will not put the flowers, right? So this is the Spellbinders Kaleidoscope, another plaid one, right? So you can use just each individually, or you can, layer them so, and then, combine it to do something like this. Again, that's just a suggestion. Okay, it's up to you what you want to do with it. Okay, so we're gonna put it out, okay, onto that one. Okay, and also, so we'll create 2 plaid cards, okay, for today. Okay, for those who have been following CEDA, and for those who are following Lynn, it was, I think, last Sunday or 2 Sundays ago when I was part of Lynn's Crafty Fun Friends with LV Handcrafted. And then I was going to hit emboss, and lo and behold, my heat gun decided to die. Okay, so I have yet to get one, so I cannot do anything that has to do with, I do need to use a heat gun. So basically what I'm going to be doing right now are just cutting and pasting, and I'm not going to be able to do any form of, heat embossing because my heat gun has died on me. Yes. Okay. Okay, and then, okay, let me see. But maybe they expect that my cards to them would be lighter, cuter. All right. So there you go. Love foiled embellishments, right? So the dice are still... Okay, Cordelia said the dice are still available. Awesome. Okay, so that's the Altenew one. Okay, the plaid one. There you go. So if you like this one as standalone or together, so they are still available. Thank you so much, Cordelia, for checking that out. Okay, bundle. Okay, so there you go. Bundle is at $38.74. And oftentimes they do have discounts, right? So Cordelia, do you have an affiliate link? Okay, if you do have, maybe you can share that to us just in case somebody actually wants to get one, right? So you mentioned about orange. Okay, and somebody also mentioned about yellow. Okay, so maybe we'll make the other card. Okay, that one. Okay, so let me just remove some of the things. Okay, here on my trimmer on the side. Okay, so you see I do have a trimmer on the side. So actually, yeah, we can move it here. So you see me cutting, okay? So we'll just cut it so that I can, okay, cut. Okay, I'm using, for today, I will be using my Gemini, so it's faster. All right, so let's do this. Okay, on that one, and let's use this. Okay, so that it's going to be... What I do with the Gemini, okay, so for those who are not yet familiar with the Gemini, Gemini is electric cutting machine, die cutting machine, okay, but unlike the Cricut or the Silhouette, where you have like a digital or an app or a digital space to do that, this one you actually use your dice that you have, okay. So the thing is, okay, to sandwich them, so you have your cutting plate, you have your plastic shim, and then you have your magnetic shim. So dice like this, okay, you can easily, and then it's not gonna move, right? Because it's magnetic, okay? So what you do is you choose the paper you want. Okay, so I want to do that one. Okay, and I want to put it. Okay, okay. You don't want to put the mag, the cutting side onto the magnetic, so you put it there, and then you put the paper on top. And that's why I do have another use of the washi tape. Okay, is to hold them in place. So washi tape, it's actually a tape that is tacky, right? So it's not too, what do you call this, too sticky, right? So it will not rip your paper, so it's okay, right? So and then this one, okay, I want to put it there. Okay, and then maybe the other one also I want to put it here. Okay, so let's make two out of that one. Okay. Oh, I hear my nanny is working on cleaning something. I hear the pressure washer in the background. I hope that you are not hearing that, but I am. So sorry about that if you do hear it. Okay. And there you go. And then we put the covered another, okay, what do you call this, cutting plate, and then we run it through the machine. Okay, so it's now running in the background. So thank you so much, Cordelia, for the research. Okay. All right. Okay, so this is what it looks like after it has been run through. Okay, the cutting machine. I just have Altenew on speed dial. Hi, Melissa. Hi. How are you, my friend? Okay, there you go. Are you back or are you still at sea? Okay, there you go. Okay. Okay. Okay, so see, you still get a lot of, cuts from this one, and you can still use this, right? So I normally do not throw that, okay, but I'll keep that in a little baggie. Okay, and then there are holes in this one. That is basically what you do in the olden days. Okay, so if you have dies like this, normally it comes with a foam, like the quick cuts before, right? Or the Sizzix, right? So, but then they invented, like, instead of putting those foams that make it so thick and harder to run through a die cutting machine, so they just added this like holes in between, so that because the foam acts as like an ejection foam, right? So that after die cutting, it's easy to pull it out. So now do you have like holes like that? So you just, get a poke tool like this, okay, and then pull it out. There you go, right? So you have, see, this used to be like this, right? So where's my paper? Remember, it used to be like that. Okay, after running it through, this is now what it looks like. So that's one of the panels. Okay, so I'm just removing the paper, so it's clean now. Okay, so another one is this one. Okay, and this one, it's very easy to remove because it's just 4 panels, and just push it like that, okay, on one side, and you get everything, right? And then, okay, you get the last one. Okay, so again, I just poke on any of the outer sides. Okay, and then you see I can easily remove it. Okay, so basically this is the part that you're going to layer. Now, if you do want to put inlays, okay, so what I do is I am very careful about removing them, and I put the, what is that thing? Okay, it's underneath the table. The go and press seal, I think what it's called, right? So that you can lift it, okay, without, changing the position, so that if you want to inlay, okay, this to this one, say like this, right? So you have the yellow one, okay, so instead of that, you can turn it around and then put a yellow one, right? So, and it's easier if you still have them in the right position, because if you start poking them out and then you decide to, to put an inlay in this, it's gonna be longer for you. Okay, where does this go? Okay, so it's gonna take you longer, right? So that's a hack that you can actually use. All right, so there you go. I just poke everything and it's clean. And then okay, so there you go. Okay, So I want to create, okay, so this is 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that could be like that. So we create several more to create, 4 different ones. Okay, so I'll go through the same papers again, okay, until I'm able to create, the design that I actually, the layering that I want. Okay, so let's put this aside first. Okay, so I'll just basically be creating these 2 plaid papers. Okay, so guys, by the way, coming tomorrow, of course, my guest is Lisa. Okay, and then the day after, it's gonna be 30. No, tomorrow is 30 and the day after is gonna be 31st, and it's part 1 of my finale, and we are having the Crafty Queens. For those who don't know, who are the Crafty Queens? There's Dallas, Stamper Girl, Jay of Craft by Jay, and Gaz of Handcrafted by Gaz. Guys, I'm melting here because I forgot to turn on the AC. So I am melting. It is so hot. The lights are hot and it's daytime. I think it's probably maybe about 30 degrees, 27 degrees right now. So Celsius, that is. So it's kind of hot. Okay. So I plus, the add-on effect of having lights. Okay. So I think this didn't cut perfectly. So I will just do like that. Okay. So this didn't cut perfectly. So what I will do is I will put it back like so, and I will run that through because I don't ruin it. Okay, so oh my goodness, see what mistake I did? Okay, I placed it down below onto my magnetic mat. It should be like that. It's okay, the magnetic mat survived, but you know what? We're gonna do it again, but this time the proper way. All right, so we're gonna do it like that. Okay, and run it. You know how it is when you're working? It's like you do things like automatic. Okay, drop your die with the paper on the floor. That's it. The paper is out. Yes, also that one is a nice thing that you can do. Or I actually have this. Okay, I'm trying to look for it. It's a brush roller. It has very hard like this. All right. So once you run it through, okay, so all the different pieces can go, because sometimes if it's nighttime, I don't suggest that you bang this on the floor in the table because people might wake up. But if it's just you, yes, that's a no tool technique. Okay, to actually remove the paper from your die, especially intricate. Normally, the regular dies, it does happen, but this is a nice hack from KM. Okay, so if you do get those, stuck papers in your intricate dies, so that's a great thing to do. Again, you can do this. Okay, so you get something like a hard brush. Okay, so there you go. And then this one, you just poke with the poke tool, and you're good to go. Right, so only one's left. Okay, there you go. And then the other one. Okay, all right. And because there's just 4 of that. Okay, so there you go. So you have 1. Okay, so we have 2 more to go before I'm done with this one. Okay, so don't forget, Lala, it has to be this way. Okay, otherwise I might destroy my magnetic mat, right? Because if you create a lot of, indentations on that, markings on that, so it might also affect, your cuts. Okay, hold on. Where is the rest of my paper? There you go. Okay, so we can do this one. Okay, so we'll do this one. Okay, so I want to do the yellow one this time around. Okay, what time is it? It's 10 o'clock. It's pretty late for most of you guys. So if you do need to hop, out of the live stream, that's absolutely fine, guys. Sleep is very important. I am so used to just having, you know, 4 to 5 hours of sleep. That's not good, I know, but it's okay. I think at this, I do. You know what my secret is? It's naps. So I do take naps in the middle of the day, and in the Philippines, that's something that actually a lot of us do. Or for those in Europe, sometimes they call it siesta. Okay, so there you go. I should have actually done this ahead, right? So sorry about that one. You're actually seeing me do this. This is basically the longest part of what I'm doing right now. Because eventually everything else would be easy. Okay. So there you go. Okay. So this one is just easy to remove. So what are you guys saying? I have some of those. Yes, the quick cuts. Yes, cutting dice with the foam. Yes. So before, everything came with the foam. They didn't have this system yet. So the Sizzix, the quick cuts. So everything, all the dice that came out that time, that's how it, they came out. So this, the same die, but they put foam. Okay. So those are called ejection foams because that's how you're going to be able to eventually pull out the paper that you've cut. Okay. So you don't need to poke holes like this because it's actually sitting on top of the foam. But when you're pressing on it, so the foam will flatten and it will cut and it will go back. Those foam, eventually, you can imagine, of course, wear and tear. So it's not also as effective as ejecting it. So it's a good thing that they came out with this system that they just have like specific holes that you can poke and then remove the image like so. All right, so let me check if I have everything. Okay, so now I just have to 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then oh my gosh, this is gonna take me forever. You know what? It's okay. Maybe just different look. Let me check if I can have this and this. Okay, maybe just 2. I don't need to have like the 3. Okay. I know what to do now. Okay, the next one. Okay, so my next one will be okay. So this. Okay, I will just tape this and I'll turn it around. Because that might get cut. Alright, so that it's not gonna move. Okay, there you go. Okay, and then I do it like so. Hopefully that didn't move. We'll see in a little bit if that. Okay, let me check. Yes. I'm going to visit a few minutes before my bedtime. Okay, good night, Cordelia. Thank you so much for dropping by, my friend. Have a great rest of the night, my friend. Okay, hi, Pierre. So close to the end. And exactly like Pierre, we're 29 days into this. And then on the tomorrow is going to be Lisa, Small Paper Stars. We're going to update our planners because, again, it's almost September, right? So we're going to do the before the pen. Right, so we're gonna start, preparing our September, layouts for our planners, and then, on the 31st, it's gonna be awesome, fun games and challenges. Okay, so together with the Crafty Queens, the list of Stamper Girl, Gaz of Handcrafted by Gaz, and Jay of Craft by Jay, and special episode, right? Because the 31st here in the Philippines is actually just 30th for you guys. So for most of you. So I will have another part 2 of my finale, which is September 1st, my time and date. And for you guys, it's August 31st. And I'll be having the awesome Lynn of LV Handcrafted on the show. And we will be working with, yes, her newest dies. So the Easy Wonder die, part 1 and 2 and their add-ons, right? So if you don't know what I'm talking about and then what is she saying, okay, I would love to invite you over on the 31st, your 31st, okay, and it's actually the what do you call this, the first, okay, for me. Okay, let me see. Okay, it's the same. All right, so it's gonna look like that. There you go. Okay, so this one will have this look. Okay, so just one more. Okay, and we're good to go. Just one more yellow and we're good to go. Okay, thank you so much. Oh, okay, actually, all right, so there you go. All right, so I just need to remove all of this. Okay, so you see these bits and pieces of paper. I don't throw them out because this can actually be used in the future for other projects, maybe put as an inlay, part of a shaker, so many other, things you can use it for. Okay, so I think I like what I did with that one. So I'm going to put it aside again. All right, there you go. Okay, and also, by the way, guys, on the second, was it second? Is it second? It is it second? That hold on, I keep forgetting if it's the second or the third. Anyway, I'll just post it. Okay, I'll be a guest at the Creative Amplifiers, okay, channel. That's dear friends of ours in the eCam community. So indeed, I will be sharing. Okay, I'll probably the first one there who is not into tech. Okay, that is going to be a guest, right? So, and that is going to be super awesome. Okay, so if you also want to check that out, it's going to be definitely okay. So hopefully that's the last, and we can put together our thank you card again. Yes. What is sleep? Lisa, yeah. Tomorrow is obviously Marcus Day. Oh, yes. Okay. So early morning, of course, I'm a moderator for Marcus. Okay. Marcus is a dear friend of ours. And hopefully the MTV for his new, opening billboard video is going to be available. So please do join us also. Marcus, for those who are in this side of the world, goes live at 4 a.m., right? So it's kind of early for you guys, but you can always watch on replay. Okay, so he is live streaming from Switzerland. Okay, and he has pivoted, and actually for those who have been following him before and know that his channel was about tech, right, and for content creators, okay, now he has pivoted into actually doing content that is to help people focus on their health, specifically content creators and those that of a certain age, right? So he has inspired us to actually start doing something for your health. When he turned 50 earlier on this year, he decided that he needed to focus more on his health moving forward, and so that's what he did with the assistance of one of our dear friends as well, Coach Adam. Okay, so he has started on this awesome health journey, and it has been very inspiring, right? So if you could join us in the chat, of course, I'll be there as well. Yes, Lala probably will not sleep this week. Just kidding, guys. I do sleep. I need to sleep. I'm not a vampire. All right, so there you go. I have the 4 panels done. Okay, finally. Okay, note to self, if you're gonna do something like this, Lala, make sure you do it before the live stream. Okay, there you go. So that I don't waste your time, my dear friends, watching me, die cut all of these things. Okay, I could have just, done one card, but then, I said it's already here, so might as well, do it. Okay, so let's take some of your other suggestions. Okay, so do we put like a pattern underneath? Would it be better if we solid one? Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get a different color. Guys did mention something about like orange at the back. Okay, or could it be, I think, yellow because this one has yellow? That would be better. Okay, so I hear some people putting chat. Oh, but it's so relaxing. Actually, Lisa, I don't know if you can see that in your analytics. I've been binge watching your channel last night until I fell asleep. So I think I've caught up with all the videos that I missed the past couple of, months. Okay, I've been and basically that's what I do, friends, right? So every now and then I do, check out your channel. I do binge watch. Okay, if I can. All right, so 4.5. And that's how you can actually, support your dear content creator friends as well in their awesome, journey. All right, so that is how it's gonna look like. All right, again, it's up to you if you want to make it just plain at the back. All right, so, and then this one, okay, this one. This one, I am thinking, okay, could also be that, all right, so that we don't waste the paper. All right, so it's gonna be 4.25 by 5.5. Yes, I'm creating an A2 size card, guys. So for those who are wondering what size is my card, okay, so this is a top folding A2 card. So A2 is an American size card, which is 4.25 by 5.5. Right, so this is how it's gonna look like. Okay, and it's going to be super duper fast. Okay, once you've done, that's why when it comes to die cutting, so normally what I do is I really die cut, everything, so it's gonna look something like that. Okay, let me see. So I think I need to put them together, paste them together, and then while doing so, let us update, okay, the chat. Good night, Cordelia. Good night. Good night. Okay, Roy, I know you need to go to work. Okay, creative amplifiers. Yes. Yes, so creative amplifiers is Lisa, Mark, and who's the other guy, Roy? Oh my gosh, he's gonna kill me. Neil, there you go. Sorry, Neil. For a while there, forgot your name. Yes, so it's Lisa, Mark, and Neil. Okay, and basically, the history behind the creative amplifiers is just like me and Roy. We joined the Creator Camp last year, and they were part of creative amplifiers. And I am the other hand. Is from a different. It's like we were divided into different. Just like a camp. Right, so when you go to camp, so you do have camp mates and they have camp counselor. So they call themselves the creative amplifiers. Okay, so and then they liked it so much that they decided after to why don't we turn this into an actual content on YouTube, and that's how they did it. They actually started that, and they've been doing inspirational content for creators, specifically those who are using eCam, just like us, right? So if you are wondering, how Roy and I actually do our live streams and some of our videos, so I don't have I'm not a very techie person. The only thing I use is eCam, right? So for my edited videos, for those who have been watching some of my videos for Candace Card Challenge, and then basically the thing I do or I use is just eCam and just a little bit of editing on iMovie. That's it. So I'm very basic, guys. I'm really, really very basic, because if you don't know a lot of things about tech, you need to go basic, right? So basic, and that's why I like eCam. It doesn't look very basic, right? But actually, eCam is just super nice and easy. That's the thing I like about it. It's like, wow, she's so techie. She can do this and that. Actually, not. It's just that eCam is just amazing, and it's so easy to use that somebody like Mommy Lala can make things look more uh I mean harder, more complicated than it actually is. Yes, there you go, Neil. Yes. Creative amplifiers are amazing. Camp. Yes, I'm already feeling FOMO in the event that I really cannot, that it's getting very near and I still don't see a light at the end of the tunnel. So if ever I do miss out on camp this year, okay, I'm sure to do a revenge, okay, attendance next year. But I'm still hoping, I'm not giving up. I'm still hoping, right, that I can still be there and join our dear friends, right? So Gretchen and Roy, the creative amplifiers. Caroline, the crafty adventure, is actually going. And I was like, oh my gosh, she is going. I'm so happy that she just joined the Ecamm fam recently. Okay, and she has been loving Ecamm as well. And so I suggested to her that, the best way to actually, because she's so near, she is so near Boston, right? So she is so near the venue. I said, oh my gosh, Caroline, if you can, please do attend. And I'm very grateful to Caleb and Katie that, she was given the opportunity to actually still attend. Okay, so she got one of those waitlisted slots, okay, and the opportunity to actually join. I'm very, very happy for you, Caroline. Please, say hi to say hi to Gretchen, say hi to Roy. They're an awesome bunch of content creators. It's so nice that you'll get to meet them this year as well. And hopefully, guys, in the future, we get to see you there as well, right? Okay, yes. Good night, Roy. Good night, good night. And I'm almost done anyway. So, guys, if you do need to head off to bed, right? So, go ahead because it's just basically me putting this together. So, basically, the other part, okay, basically everything is done. It's just me putting this together. So again, taking into consideration all of the suggestions that you guys did. So you said that, okay, so for masculine cards, so for those who are watching, probably you are new to paper crafting. And of course, again, if you are like me, one of the things that I struggle with in terms of, making cards is masculine cards because, as a woman, I have the tendency to make things very colorful, right? So many things in it, and then a lot of flowers. And I would always say that it's okay. Flowers can also be for men, right? But then probably some of your recipients would not understand why did she put so many flowers? I'm a man or I'm a male, right? So why flowers? So there you go. So again, some of the color palettes, okay, that the community suggested for you guys or for us and specifically for me. So you could go with muted green, muted blues. Okay, you could go with greens, browns and grays, blacks. Okay, purple, dark purple, orange. Okay, and then for the design, you could go with plaids, geometrics, right, and then you can add more texture like KM suggested earlier on. So add textures. Okay, use embossing folders. Okay, so things like that. Okay, so and hopefully like stamps that somehow resonate with the masculine has a masculine feels, like lighthouse, right? So those were some of the suggestions. Okay, of course, plaid like what I'm using right now. Okay, so I do have some blues, some yellows, a bit of orange. Okay, so I actually am following the suggestion of our dear friends. So all of you, thank you so much for always, being very helpful, interactive, telling me, helping me what to do. Because as I said, I'm not expert in the things that I do here in the channel, but it's a thing that I do because I love crafting. And of course, I always believe that you never stop learning, right? So that's why I invite awesome guests, okay, or doing different kinds of things, right? So I even had Roy, okay, guys, would you know, do you, maybe for those who are new and you didn't have not seen it, I have had Marcus, Roy, and Victor do crafts with me several times in this channel. Okay, so if you would look that up, maybe look up Mommy Guide and Tech Troublemaker, Mommy Guide and Marcus Show. Okay, you would get to see some of the videos or live streams that we no, it's actually live streams that we had where I had them here and they needed to also craft alongside me. Right? So that's how super awesome they are. Although they're not really crafters, okay, but they were so okay with joining us. Look at that. How awesome is that? So you got the feels, you got the texture, you have, the masculine feels. All right. So this one, it's so easy. Okay, I just do it like that. I'm thinking if it's going to be like that. Okay, let me see. What am I going to put here? In terms of the sentiment, so that would depend on the sentiment that I will be using for this one. Okay, so probably, okay, I will do, okay, maybe this one is a better contrast. There you go. So we'll put the light one at the back. Okay, so we're almost done, guys. So we're just gonna put, so if you see, the die cutting is basically the one that, you know what, I never got to use this scene. I forgot. Right? I said I'm going to time myself, right? So if I can finish in an hour, obviously I couldn't be able to do so because I've been chatting and chatting along and I've been die cutting. Okay, so I started at 9, it's 10:15. I'm already an hour, 15 minutes onto the show. Okay, so again, thank you so much for those who are still here. I know it's pretty late for you guys. It's been a long day for most of you, and I super appreciate that one. Right, so tomorrow it's gonna be the same time for me. It's gonna be this time with Lisa. Okay, joining us from Canada. Okay, so I do hope that you can join Lisa and I tomorrow as we do update our planners. Okay, so for those who have physical planners, or maybe if you do have digital planners, that is absolutely fine as well. So what I'm using, guys, for those who don't know, this is called a cover die. Okay, so I created this. Okay, I didn't cut this like individually with a craft knife. Absolutely not. How I wish I could be, as awesome as that one, that I can do that creative as that one. No, I used a cover die for this from Altenew. And Cordelia had been so gracious to look it up if it's still available. And she did find that it's still actually available. All right. Okay, there you go. Okay, so I will actually put the links to that one later on. After this, I will update. Okay, so I want to put this one. So the thing is, when your background is very busy, right, and so many things going on, okay, so the thing you can do is to raise up your sentiment a bit. Okay, so it's not gonna be lost in translation. Okay, so you can put it like down below, middle. Okay, so it's up to you. Make it a little bit like that here, but I feel that I want it to be just in the middle for this one. Okay, so that will be the thanks card. Okay, there you go. All right, and I'll just put that in the middle like so, and put a little bit of a faux gem thingy beside it. Okay, and then this one now, okay, I'm thinking which is the best, okay, to go with that one. Okay, this one. All right, so it can be, okay, there is a black thing still over there. I just need to cut it. Okay, because this is part of like an ephemera kit. Just cut it apart. Okay, like so. Alright, so you can put it over there at the bottom. Again, that's an idea. Not sticking it yet. Not sticking. I am still thinking, okay, if I can do it. If there is a way for me to actually do it. You know what? There is something I want to do. Okay, so I think maybe I'll do the thanks over here. You're surprised, right? Yes, you can do that. and I'll put my thank you over there. Right? So there you go. Because I want to use this thank you. Where does it open? It opens up this way. So I'm going to see. There you go. See? So that's the nice thing about using liquid glue, right? So it's unless it's like, you really press it hard and let it stay for a while, then everything is still, it can be moved still. Okay. All right. So I'm putting it in this one here right now. Okay. And this one there. Okay. There you go, guys. We're almost done. Woohoo! Okay, this is like a stream that I didn't even do any preparation. I just pulled out some of the stuff that I have in the past that I die cut, except for the panels for this one, which took forever. If not for that one, I would have been done in like 15 minutes. Okay, with this video. But as Lisa said, I'm hopeful that, you found that relaxing to watch me, do all the cuts. Okay. And go through some of the tips and advice that the community has given us. Okay, so I do want to remove, those extra adhesive. Anyway, this dries clear. Okay, but still, I just want to. So that's the difficult thing. So some people, most of the time, if I have time, I will just do a spray adhesive, so it's not too messy. Or before I cut, I actually put already like a double-sided tape for it. Okay, but this time around, as I said, there's no preparation whatsoever. Just go live, right? And I think that's one of the things that I've learned, having been doing this for almost 3.5 years, that perfection is not something that most of you guys really expect from us. So you do understand when we do have tech issues, when we make a mistake. And I think that somehow makes it, us more relatable, in a sense that just like you and I, right? So we all make mistakes. So most of us actually here are, we call ourselves, great at paper surgery. We might have PhDs actually. Did you see me pull that thanks sentiment on this card so fast, right? It was so fast. If you blinked, you would have missed it. So that I can put it in the other card, right? So there you go. So that's the thing, right? So card making is actually a very relaxing activity. Okay, and I think that's why a lot of us, love card making and crafting, basically, and arts in general, because it's something that really is awesome, that really helps us relax. Okay, get a reboot, okay, for the day, right? So again, if you want to put some a little bit of bling, and this is the only bling that's right now here on my table. So basically, this is what we're gonna do. Okay, so you can put a little bit. Okay, so like that one. Okay, so we put something like that over there. Okay, and then another one over here, a little bigger one, right? So you can have something like that, and then we'll put a small one. Okay, we'll put a very tiny small one over there. Goes your thank you, and then we can put here in the thanks. Let me see, I'm not sure if it's gonna show though, because there's just so many things happening here, but we'll try. We will see, because I really like putting blings and stuff. Okay, so the more blingy, the better. Again, that's just me, guys. Okay, you don't need to do this. Okay, you can skip this part, absolutely. You don't need to. It's just that I love putting blings. That's why I have them. I have a lot of them. Okay, so this ones I got from our dear friend Helen of Crafty Mama Diaries. I'm not sure who distributes it. Okay, but definitely this is from Crafty Mama Diaries. You can probably, I will try to put the link in there. Okay, so there you go. There you go, the thanks. All right, so I'll put another one on the other side to balance it off. Okay, so even though things are messy, okay, or a lot of things happening, okay, I still want the concept of symmetry. Okay, even though if it's like mixed media and stuff like that. Again, that's just me. I know that artists are like Tamara and Linda in the chat. They actually, just by looking at their work in initially, it's like it's like the more I look at their artwork, the more I like realize that there's more to it than just meet the eye. You really have to like look at it, several more times to see what is happening. All right, so there you go. If you see all the texture, the layering, this is such a nice, card. And this is the other one. So you see there's the plaid and this one. So again, thank you for the color suggestions. Okay, and the different kinds of technique. Okay, so we did the plaids, okay, for both cards. Okay, so we did the sentiments, we did the color combinations that you guys also suggested, right? So there you go. All right. Okay, now let me see. Oh, Melissa said, okay, yay, Caroline, welcome to the eCamp family. I look forward to seeing you at camp. Yes, please, Gretchen, if she is shy, she doesn't know anybody in the camp. She is from the crafting community, and I think she would, be super glad if you would, take her in, say hi to her and introduce her around Roy also. Okay, so I'm like leaving Caroline into your awesome hands, okay, in case I'm not going to be able to come. So thank you in advance, my friends. I am here with you, Lala, only until 6, only 6:11 for me. Oh, because you are on Pacific time. Right, Melissa? All right. All right, everyone. Vicky, good night. Good night, Vicky. I just finished editing another video. That's the second one I've done while watching. You're the perfect positive person to watch while I deal with that dead editing. Right? Yes, put me in the background. Okay? By the time you know it, like Gretchen, you have done 2 videos already. There you go. Nice, Gretchen. Hello, Mommy Lala. Good morning, Wims. Yes, Wims is actually Maridan. So if you want to call her by her name is Maridan. It's just that I like calling her Wims, okay, from her channel name. Beautiful card. That looks so tedious. Oh, actually, it's a die cut. Okay, Wims. So this one took, I think it was almost 30 minutes, 45 minutes to put all of that together. But the actual creation of the card was just super fast, right, guy? Right? So there you go. So that is a card for today. And this is going to be actually given out tomorrow. Okay, I'll watch out for her. Okay, Gangsta Grandma to the rescue. Thank you, Gretchen. Love you, my friend. She would be so thrilled to know that you will be there for her also, Roy. Alaska time. Oh, yes, Alaska. Yes, there you go. Alaska time is almost the same as Pacific time. Melissa, thank you so much for dropping by. I'm not sure if you're still out at sea using your Starlink. I'm grateful that there's Starlink. You can, watch not just me but others as well, and great to see you in the chat. So guys, thank you so much. Tomorrow please do join me and Lisa, Small Paper Stars. If you are into planner, or maybe you don't even know why do you need a physical planner because you already have your phone, your gadgets, your computer. All right, so join me and Lisa tomorrow, again 9 a.m. Philippine time. So that's 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, and that's 9876. So 5 p.m. Pacific and Alaska time. All right, so with that, thank you so much, guys. All right, so let's, do a little bit of dancing for you guys for this one.
Honey, I got what you want.
All right, so these are the cards.
Me all your love, 'cause it's burning hot.
Thank you, guys. See you tomorrow.
Babe, I can guarantee. Honey, I
Good
got what you
night.